on the Eagles Sports Network with head baseball coach Tom Griffin as Carson-Newman drops a 3-1 game here in Rome, Georgia against Shorter, and coach struggled a little bit from the plate today, tying your second lowest season hit total at 4. What problems did Shorter's pitching staff present to you today?
Well, in midweek games, you know, you're throwing guys, trying to get them work or see, and I think, you know, we all do that, but they're lefty. I mean, you know, he did a good job pitching backwards, you know, using his off-speed pitches, getting ahead, and, you know, it's a timing rhythm game for your hitters, but, you know, in games like that, you're going to have an opportunity at some point during the game, and we had that opportunity, but I'll tell you the truth, we're just not. It has nothing to do with the loss either, Tanner. We're not coached very well. And I know we've won some games, but we're not coached well. We're making mistakes that should have been corrected back in the fall. We are not, our aptitude for the game to understand situations and let plays happen, we're not seeing that. These guys haven't been taught enough to understand the game of baseball, and for instance, maybe to say, you know what, I'm going to take some pitches here, see if we can get a guy in scoring position. Defensively, we did not go. We made 2 routine plays we missed, because I thought Tanner Fee did a nice job. Tanner Fee gave us a good start. Our bullpen did a good job. It was good to see those guys come in there, but we made 2 errors on routine plays that cost us runs. We made base running mistakes that we have talked about, but we haven't taught well enough, because as a teacher, you can talk about it, but you got to do a good job with visual training. You have to do a job with hands-on. I haven't done that. I haven't done that because as a teacher in the school systems, we test kids. That lets us know whether the teachers are doing a good job. For coaches, it's the performance on the field and what they do or don't do. And we ain't doing it. So I'm failing as a teacher. No child left behind. Right now, it's no player left behind because I'm leaving players behind. And so I'm getting like a 1-star rating as far as a teacher goes, to be honest with you. And I got to figure out how to become a better teacher. Use more visual, I don't know, clay pottery. I don't know what we got to do, but I've got to do a better job here because that's ridiculous. Not the fact that we lost, but how we're doing it and how the aptitude of the game is just what's got to get fixed.
We've talked now for the second week in a row on midweek games, I'm sorry. How does a preparation for a midweek game differ from your traditional weekend series?
Nothing. Nothing. It's the same. It's the exact same. It should be the same mentality. The bench, you know, last week we talked at King. We didn't do a good job. We kind of sleepwalked through the game. We didn't sleepwalk it today. I thought guys would do it. But somewhere out there, the routine plays, the base running mistakes, competing with 2 strikes, we didn't do a very good job of runners in scoring position. We had guys, a couple guys, good hard knocks, a couple guys, less than stellar at-bats. That's baseball. That's baseball. But there's an intent in the box that sometimes we've got to fix, and we have some younger guys that have to let things go and have better intent, better at-bats against pitching that, you know, we feel like they should be able to compete against. But you give credit to Shorter. Coach Tim has done a great job. Him and his staff have done a great job at Shorter. The kids they've brought in, they compete. Those guys that came in out of the pen did a good job. The last lefty did a nice job, straining runners. So you give credit to them. But we're making too many mistakes on some routine things, and our aptitude for the game has to get fixed. We got to take care of mistakes. Runners scoring position, we got to tune it in just a little bit better. But we're training the same way, whether it's midweek or weekend. That's the way we have to attack it.
What's going to be the biggest focus over these next 2 days? Because as you know, it's tough to teach aptitude or being, you know, having that motivation. But but it's a SAC conference series this weekend against a good
we don't look at it as a SAC series. We got to look at it as a baseball game, 1 pitch at a time, just playing the game, but making sure we're learning from our past mistakes. We're going to learn from past mistakes, and good gracious, the things that have happened on the bases. Day after day, it's like, wait a minute, we got to work more on this. I got some stuff on base running we have to work on. We got to work on a routine when we get in the box as far as understanding that it's this pitch, to be in that competitive, focused, every pitch matters. Whether it's, then we have to learn the aptitude of the game as far as who's on base, what's the situation, what do I have to do here as a hitter? Even though coach isn't doing anything, what can I do here as a hitter? Because, we may want to let that runner steal right now. I may want to take some pitches because this pitcher is struggling a little bit. That's the things we've got to talk about. And we will, because we're not going to just push it away, we're going to teach it. And no player left behind. That's going to be my motto this week. No player left behind.
Coach, thank you for your time.
Thank you for coming.